You know where to look. We could be in for our first goal over here. What a save on the right-hand side of your screen. But we will have most of our attentions on Emre Yilmaz against Obrun. We'll jump into it live now. Emre Yilmaz kicking from left to right here. Is Mbappe on side? He is. And one thing you know about Emre Yilmaz, he will create and create and create. 2 minutes in. Does he know he's playing in the quarter-final?
Oh my goodness, I think that's the fear factor there. I'll take a look at the replay. Just having Haaland that to think about, but then he plays it inside to Ronaldo, takes a touch back from where it came, and Green times it top corner. That's a massive, massive start from Emre.
Well, speaking about massive starts, he wasn't the only one that's had a leading goal here. PH of Ajax leads by a goal to nil. Timothy Haaland back to R9. The one more pass into Alex Mateus. A player that you said to keep an eye out for today as well, Ryan. That team of the midfielder just gets involved in everything.
Yeah, it's her late runs in the box. She's got pretty much everything in terms of attributes to go forward, to defend as well. She's got decent interceptions in game. And I think she's somebody that, for me, I labelled as a marquee player today. I think it's someone just to watch out for, especially with the likes of Pieter.
One thing that we can promise you at the FC Pro Open is goals. Goals galore. You'll be lucky if you see a clean sheet across any of these matches. Keep in mind, we are playing 9-minute halves. There's not two-legged matches, maybe as you've seen in past seasons and past years. And if we need to tonight, Ryan, extra time and penalties for the first time in this competition. What run that is. Alex Mateus just offside. I mean, just looking at Obrun's stats here, Ryan, in terms of his group play, I know he's in the group of death. Scored 24 goals, conceded 21. There's not really anything jumping off the page there.
Yeah, again, he's just a steady competitor. He does the job in order to always progress and see himself featured in the top 4 players, I believe it is, in 2 consecutive World Championships. And this year is no different. He knows, on paper, statistically, he hasn't been the best attacker. He hasn't been the worst defender either. It's just about just getting over the line. Especially, we talk about statistics, but he was in the tougher group on paper than most of these other competitors as well.
And this is a great ball around the corner. Finds Cafu. This is where the first goal came from. There's Haaland in the air. Keep an eye for that one. That aerial play style plus.
Wins it over Van Dijk that easy.
I mean, we can speak about it. The community has as well. How deadly that team of the year Haaland is. I think we were commentating on him when we saw him in the FC Pro Open a couple of weeks ago, and he's like about 4.5 million coins. Since then, he's doubled in price, and he's just, you can't defend him. The only person that can defend him is team of the year Haaland.
Yeah. Great press as well.
Sour. Our SBC, which, speaking of the SBC requirements in these unlimited price teams, it goes without saying no player has taken an SBC in an attacking position. I mean, Player of the Month Mbappe could have potentially been that, but that's not been the case. So we have a goal for you in terms of an update. Abu Makar has equalised in this game from Team Falcons. The only player from the Middle East in this tournament. It's the La Croqueta into the finish. And speaking of Mbappe, there he is.
Yeah, the La Croqueta around the goalkeeper. Again, just defensively there, you have to try and cut the lanes. Emre Yilmaz could have been in behind there, but I think Pieter was sort of cautious about a dinked cross, to the back post to pass it directly across goal. But the La Croqueta cancel there from Abu Makar is incredible.
Such a tight area. This is a big win, by the way. There's R9. Team of the year R9, we must say. Still team of the year R9. It's Emre Yilmaz for 2! He doesn't need anyone else.
Take a look at this. Ronaldo was in possession. Doesn't have too many options going forward. He twists, he turns, he step overs and greens it across goal. And I said if he could just improve on his efficiency in front of goal. He's been the person that's taken the most shots. He hasn't scored the most amount of goals, and now today is 2 out of 2, and it's a great start for Emre.
Well, he was the second highest goal scorer from the group stage. He scored 40 goals in total. He's not the best defender by any means, but you know when you play against him, he's just going to create and create and create. 15 minutes in and a massive quarter-final, Ryan. 2 big goals. Absolutely flying. And if you are someone that has invested in his FC Pro Live item in Donyell Mallon, there's a goal dots coming up. Abu Makar 2-1 up. PH in. After being 1-0 up, finds himself 2-1 down, and it's the SBC Bruno Fernandes.
Look at the turning. Sells him here, turns back beautifully, and he's outside of the boot, in at the near post. Oh my goodness.
I don't know what happened there. It was time green. Flying over the bar. I mean, we've seen a great example of Team of the Year R9. How good is he compared to his normal in-game icon-rated player?
I think just the additional stats, I speak about that as this attack.
Cut back Haaland. Watch out for Haaland. Player lock tees. Cafu. Van Dijk needs to be brave.
Oh, that's risky.
Just about got away with it.
Look at the press from Emre. Oh, it's suffocating for Obrun. He doesn't seem to find, or doesn't seem to have any outballs to progress up the pitch. Every time he seems to go forward, there's just bodies and bodies swarming him. This could be a chance as he goes forward, though.
This could be a big chance. Haaland needs this one. TBD Haaland for Obrun.
Good defending.
Unable to find a way past Virgil van Dijk.
Pay attention as well to how much Emre Yilmaz triggers runs. It's so important. It just makes you think you have to track the run, and if you don't, he plays it over the top. If you do track it, he's able to just progress further and further up the pitch.
One thing that Obrun does need to improve on, I know he's a man that looks for the 99% chances, but in half of his group games in the FC Pro Open, he had less than 10 shots in the total game. And it's one of the lowest we've seen across the whole competition. I know it's hard against a player of Emre Yilmaz's quality or anyone in this bracket, but he has to create more. He has to be a bit braver, maybe take a bit more of a risk in the final third. There's Team of the Year runner, Rio Ferdinand, sorry, one of the other players that Obrun has taken in his draft. Mbappe should have the legs over Davies. He does. It's still Team of the Year Mbappe. Mbappe still goes inside. Lloris, big save.
Good goalkeeper movement. But like Emre defended quite harshly there. He stepped across thinking that he was going to ball roll a Trevella with Mbappe. It's a corner though for Obrun.
Maybe a Trevella on the edge of the box. Look for a clever pass into the feet of Mbappe. Nearly a third of this game gone. Emre Yilmaz leads by 2 goals to 0. As we have another update for you, there's been a goal in the PH in Abu Maka game. It's gone the way of the Ajax player multiple times, South American champion. It's a Trevella green from Mbappe. And over there, we're all square, 2-2. Haaland, beautiful. Surely has to, will do.
Beautiful.
Needed that one, especially in a single match format that this is in the knockout stage. You go 3-0 down against Emre Yilmaz.
Yeah, mission impossible. That cancel there with Haaland, playing it across for the extra pass, and the green timed finish. It's just this one right here. Dragged by cancel, but yes, beautiful. Southward extra pass into Mbappe. As we said, he needed that goal. As you said, if he goes 3 down against Emre Yilmaz, you'd have to chase the game. Albeit 9-minute halves, it's just, he's not somebody you want to be chasing. We take a look at the players' lounge. 2 teammates getting ready, sat next to each other.
They're waiting, aren't they? Well, they might not be sitting next to each other if they meet up in the semi-finals, which could happen today. Keep in mind that Levi David will stand in Umit's way, which will be a crazy, crazy matchup. Young as well against Anders Vergang. There are other 2 quarterfinals coming up today. Do not go anywhere. We've got you covered here in our FC Pro Open Grand Finals here live in London. $500,000 EA Sports FC tournament. We'll be crowning our first champion of the season.
Great defending.
It's a big win from Bruno. Team near Sauer, she's been here, there and everywhere so far. But that's no up from home. Who are you supporting today in the Twitch chat? Oh, it could be Hat-Trick Hero. It could be game over. Hat-Trick Hero from Team of the Year R9. All within 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's a costly error. He's gone to switch the play. I think I don't believe he's held L1. He's not got enough loft on it. Great turning though. Goes around the keeper with the ball roller to the side of him. And this back here with this Virgil van Dijk from Obrun, it was harsh, it was rash. He tried to win possession. If your opponent goes the opposite way, you're almost certainly going to end up conceding from that position.
Well, they've all got their favourite in the room here.
Let's go. Come on.
I think in the corner there's just a little pocket of Brazilian fans that have been cheering PH in his matchup. He's still 2-2. That's in added time, that one, in the first half.
Again, it's just given away.
6 minutes away from half-time in this one. Could be a 3-goal cushion heading into the break. Haaland's not in the box. It's not where you really want him. A chance to breathe for Obrun. For the first time.
Haaland.
Could be a chance, defended well. Ruben Diaz, team of the year.
Yeah, he came up clutch there with his intercept plus play style. It's a great build up there from Obrun. Didn't lead to the goal, or a chance, I should say. Last moments, though, Brandon, of this first half. You'd expect Obrun to potentially keep the ball for the last attack.
Looks like he might have it instead. Could be a chance. Mbappe. Haaland has to.
Oh my goodness.
It looked like he timed it.
Just didn't aim it correctly in on goal. I was looking at Emre Yilmaz more so than the chance, just to look on his face. He's scared. Yeah, his eyes, they told the story.
And there we have it, half-time. Emre Yilmaz leads by 3-1. Both games in half-time now. PH in 2-2 against Abu Bakr. Remember, these will be our first 2 players being eliminated from the competition and moving through to the semi-finals. I mean, it was an action-packed start, wasn't it, for Emre Yilmaz? 2 quick goals, a team of the year on 9. It allowed him just to settle into the game.
Yeah, absolutely. It was electric from the get-go. He got his first goal early on. And it sort of set the tempo in terms of Obrun played quite nervous, I would say, for that first half. He gave away possession needlessly a couple of times. But one thing that's sort of in his favour is the sense that there's still a remaining 9 minutes, real life time, 45 minutes in game time to try and get back into it.
We have to say that for everyone that's here in the audience and watching from home, you know, everyone's used to playing 6-minute halves.
Yeah.
A 9-minute half, Ryan.
It's a long time.
Feels like, like a very long time, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially if you're trying to hold a lead. Sometimes your opponent puts the pressure on for the last 10 minutes or so in game. It's just an onslaught of attack. So everyone will know that he's calm, he's professional, and he started off extremely well. This is our other game. He is in Abu Bakr. We joined it live, 2-2 and a corner for Abu Bakr.
Well, it's interesting that 5 out of the 8 players here all took part in the World Finals last year in the summer of 2023 in Riyadh, the country where Abu Bakr is from. Brilliant piece of goalkeeper movement. Virgil van Dijk, wrong place for Van Dijk to be. You needed anyone there but him. This is the first time that these two have matched. No doubt for Abu Bakr, one of the biggest games of his career so far. FG joins us on the commentary desk. I mean, these games have been frantic, haven't they?
What a start to the FC Pro Finals. We've also got a Mystery Nation today, as always.
Okay.
Which is interesting, so do look out for the clues, which we will get going. But what's your favourite holiday destination?
Ooh. That's a tough one. I actually don't know. I would say
Greece is always reliable.
Yeah, I liked Istanbul when I was there.
I don't know. I think Turkey.
Oh my God, what's going on over here? What's going on over here? Haaland!
Wait, what's happening? So, wait.
Whoa.
Schmeichel!
Nah.
What are you doing? That might have just costed Obrun the game. Should we forget about holidays for a minute?
Yeah, I mean,
wait,
one man who...
I'm so confused there. What was that touch? Was that a pass?
I don't know what he was trying to do.
How do you keep your mental state after that from Obrun in terms of a mistake? For him, he must be feeling so annoyed at himself.
Plenty of time to play, but a 3-goal deficit against Emre Yilmaz is a place you do not want to be.
Have to remember, consistency from Obrun. Top 4 the last 2 years in the World Championships. He's a player that can pull himself out from this. And that's 1 goal and a step back in the right direction.
Yeah, quick response. He needed that because conceding those type of goals are very, very hard to bounce back from. Just a quick snappy passing. See Haaland at the back post, the goalkeeper moves across, but then the shot at the near post wasn't even tan green. I think it was slightly orange there, be able to look at it with Cafu, but it still found its way in the back of the net. Obrun needed that.
I think if anything, FG, he just had to back Cafu at that moment in time. He was expecting the cross.
I mean, that's what separates the best from the rest, right? That quick thinking.
Yeah, the reaction times,
just putting the ball in the back of the net, capitalising on the goalkeeper moving straight away.
Well, now, in regards to that Mystery Nation, I have a couple of guesses from home. Let us know in the chat. Who you think it could be? Here's Cafu. Emre Yilmaz, $4,000. They'll be in the top 4 of the competition. They'll be back for the World Finals in this summer, and they qualify for the first event of the year next year. Massive, absolutely huge. So much to take home from. Even being here on the finals is massive, but getting through this quarter-final, Brandon, is huge. How's that goal given Obrun? The energy he needs. Oh, Mbappe. Oh, stop it.
He's heating up.
Bit of confidence there, Ryan, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the first, honestly, the first bit of confidence I've seen from him in the first 56 minutes that have gone by. He needs that, though. He needs to back himself going forward, because if he's just going to sit there and play timid, he's going to have a lot of regrets going forward if he gets eliminated from this.
As this chance comes in, there has been a goal in the other game. We'll give it to you as soon as we can. Obrun looking to half the deficit again, defended well by Virgil van Dijk. Let's go and see that goal now. It's gone the way of PH, the Brazilian, who leads 3-2. So the skies passed from Bellingham into Haaland. Just about kept himself on side there. Arnold just pinning the defender.
Just shielding him off.
It's the first time he's led since going 1-0 up.
Erling Haaland.
Causing nightmares, isn't it?
What an item that is.
Just pushing everyone off the ball. Here he is now. Emre Yilmaz looking for a 3-goal cushion once again, just to ease into a semi-final. De Bruyne. And into a pause we go, which has worked out timely well, because our other game has just come out of a pause. We'll go and check into that one just for a few in-game minutes. PH in against Abu Makar. Off the back of a goal, this game has swung quite a few ways, Ryan. PH into the lead, and then Abu Makar had control of the game for quite a long period.
Yeah, a few twists and turns. I'm expecting more in the last 20 or so minutes. If the score remains the same up until the 80th, I think Abu Makar knows he'll need to push a little bit more forward. That could lead to more gaps to be exploited by PH.
There is so much time left, though. 9-minute halves, and of course, if it is a draw, we will be seeing extra time and the potential of a penalty shootout. You wouldn't
guesses coming in.
Penalty shootout now, would you, Brandon, under these circumstances?
Oh, you wouldn't want to, would you? Hear those guesses coming in for that Mystery Nation still.
It's good composure there from Abu Makar.
Deflected, that one should go out for a throw-in in the corner. 4-2, Emre Yilmaz leads. Let's jump back over to that one now. It is live. This game will finish before we'll catch both closing moments. But here, Obrun, very nearly having a chance. There is still so much time in this game. And the best thing is, the bench guys, they're stacked.
Yeah.
You've got everyone basically in your arsenal to use.
Yeah, genuinely, anyone in the game you could bring off the bench. I think CR7, Mia Hamm, if you haven't started her as well, I think are the main options that you bring on offensively.
And then defensively, if you're in a winning position, you just got pacey fullbacks.
Vieira as well.
Unbelievable. Theo Hernandez.
Unlimited restrictions, eh?
Unbelievable.
Some of the prices of these teams in the SC profiles.
120 million coins. Some of these teams have been costing. There's a play a lot from Mia Hamm. Theo Hernandez will be fresh off the bench. There's a great pass into Haaland. Here's Obrun looking for a goal back. Needs an option. Steal with him. Tried to find the cut back into Hamm. And the SBC of choice, Hugo Lloris, just does enough.
Going back to what we were saying about the bench, Ryan, how important is the bench in situations like this? Obviously, it's an unlimited thing, but the balance of the bench to have offensive and defensive play.
Yeah, you need a variation of that. You also need to have players that sort of fit your play style as well. Sometimes, obviously, with the coins at your disposal, we've got a free kick. He's going to play it short.
R9 on the Trivela.
Keeper movement. That was great keeper movement there from Obrun. Just another shot at goal from Emre Yilmaz. He's just relentless going forward. That's why I said I just see it as a little bit too much for Obrun. Just because if you're somebody that doesn't take a lot of shots in game, there's only a few moments where you're going to be able to capitalize off that. But if you're playing against somebody that just bombards you constantly, that's that lethal. And if they improve the efficiency in terms of Emre, then he's always going to be a problem.
Mbappe finds Bellingham. Haaland needs to bring something magical. Heads it down to next to Mateus. Great defender from Ruben Diaz. Just an update in the other game. 80th minute. It's in a pause at the moment. Pietin is still leading 3-2. As it stands, he's on his way to the semi-finals. We'll give you both of those closing moments from both of the quarter-final stages there.
Oh, that's a great.
Is there one more pass?
Oh.
Team of the year, Ferdinand. Does very well. Keep in mind after this one as well, Umit against Levi David is in action, and then Young against Anders Vergang. Our next two quarter-finals. This could be dangerous. He needs to make one of these happen before the 80th minute, and the pressure really is on Emre Yilmaz. One more pass. Can it be found again? Defensively, Emre Yilmaz just doing enough.
It's Virgil and Ruben. They're doing very, very well, the two centre-halves.
There's no surprise, is there, FG, that Virgil van Dijk team of the year is in every single player's team?
Well, absolutely. I mean, unfortunately, his market value is way too much for mine, but any Virgil van Dijk...
Even a goal Van Dijk, for people that listen at home, he's still ridiculous.
He is absolutely unbelievable. Well,
we have both POVs here. There are 2 in-game minutes apart between both of the games. We'll keep an eye on Obrun with his chance here with Miham. Lovely little Elastico, didn't work his way. There's an offside call for Pietin on that game. Hello, this could be a chance. Obrun needs to make the most of this one. Bellingham into Miham. Could you squeeze it in? No, she can't. Into a pause we go there. We'll go full screen on Pietin against Abu Maka, which will be about 2 or 3 in-game minutes ahead. Abu Maka chasing for a goal back here. Great switch of play, finds Teo Hernandez, who's one-on-one against Vieira. Does do well to get down the ball, and ball back inside. There's Hansen twisting, turning. Which way will she go?
Goodness, the interception. The controlled sprint there as well from Teo Hernandez to get towards the byline. It's a mistake from Pietin.
Needs to keep defending well. He dives into a tackle again. The defensive shape falls out. Miham has to score. Abu Maka finds an equaliser for the 3rd time.
As always, the calmest man in the building.
Look at him.
Look at that man.
He doesn't care.
You take a look at the replay, twisting and turning, gets a driven pass, a touch downwards, and then a shot across the face of goal. Miham, that's exactly why she can't be trusted in the area. It wasn't even green time, and you can still find the back of the net with her. That's a key goal. That must be devastating for Pietin, but there's still time for another goal.
Let's go back. Emre Yilmaz Obrun into the final 10 minutes there. We are all square between Pietin and Abu Maka. That's 3-3. Another pause comes in. You can probably guess that Obrun will be throwing everything he has forward to keep this knockout stage alive for him. Miham just surrounded by players.
Well, it's not.
This is the risk you take.
Look at the space.
Because suddenly you're exploited, and there are so many players compared to the lack of defenders. What a win that is from Virgil van Dijk. 6 minutes away. 2 goals needed.
Playing against somebody like Emre, from experience, when losing, trying to chase the game against him, it becomes infuriating because he's so effective at capitalising on the spaces. He rarely gives away possession, and whenever you get the ball back, you feel as if you have to rush because you know if you mess up this chance, you're not seeing the ball for a couple minutes.
Well, if we can, let's go side by side on these games. They are both in the exact same minute. Here's a chance. Obrun does score. 4-3. Emre Yilmaz only 1 goal ahead, and in the other match we could be on our way to extra time. Pietin against Abu Maka. It's 3 apiece as it stands. Here's the goal again. Great step overs. There's R9.
It's a slice of fortune. This pass here was intercepted. It falls straight to R9. The step over was great. The green timing was even better, and he capitalises off a slice of luck. But again, when it falls your way, you have to take it sometimes.
He must be feeling pressure right now, FG.
There is so much pressure, but honestly, every single quarter-finalist so far, the quality of we're playing.
We said goals.
Crazy.
We said
say goals. But did you predict this many goals, Brandon?
No, not this many. A don't know where to look. Where do we look? Added time of 2 minutes between PH and Abu Bakr. Looks like PH will have the last chance of the game. If he scores now, he will let you know about it.
It was a poor touch. Oh my goodness.
Is Abu Bakr going to have the last chance of the game?
No.
He could be through. Oh my days. This could be incredible. What a win. This could be Virgil van Dijk. Massive tackle. Is there time to get past? There is 3 step overs. Mbappe could be through. PH in. Haaland's there queuing up. Waiting for the perfect pass. Falls back to Hansen. Kevin De Bruyne deflected out for a corner, which the referee will play. Added time between Obrun and Emre Yilmaz as well. Last chance, Travella. Mbappe didn't go for it. Still Mbappe. The PH in. Mbappe. PH in. It's on its way to a semi-final with the last kick of the game. And he's not the only one there. Emre Yilmaz, full-time result. And look at what it means to him. We said it makes some noise. And that's what the Brazilian's doing.
That was filthy.
What a moment. What composure as well to finish in with the last kick of the
Look at this. He fakes it to Vela. Turns, twist, step over, greens near post. He reads the goalkeeper movement. That is unbelievable. From Peters in the last kick of the game. Commiserations to Abu Bakr. That is devastating. But look at what it means to him and Nick, his coach. It's rough. It's margins. It's painful.
The margins are so small, so narrow at this level. Just both players shake their hands. Commiserations. Abu Bakr falls out. Unfortunately, the timing of the game.
We didn't even get
we couldn't see Emre Yilmaz. Emre Yilmaz wins 4-2. He does qualify for the semi-finals alongside all the glory that comes with it. Commiserations to Obrun. He falls out of the tournament. We have to speak about it. Schmeichel, that goalkeeper error.
Oh my goodness.
I actually forgot about that. It's a different game. It doesn't happen. It's a 3-3.
Yeah, because we were tapping into the other game as well as FG came into it. That is an unbelievable mistake. Honestly, when